in 2013, we founded a business together with BMW. And it's a joint venture between the two of us called Retail Performance Company. And there they tend to have large frame contracts over several years. Obviously, then they're renegotiated again, but that's kind of a recurring business. And also due to the fact, obviously, that BMW has some stakes in the company and therefore is interested that it's just not just vanishing from the supply landscape.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point you just mentioned, and let's deep dive into this right now. The joint venture with BMW. Why and how did it get started?
Well, obviously, you always need a certain client need or client desire, and now obviously I would want to tell that it was our great strategic thinking that brought us there, but it was just the other way around. It was an opportunity by BMW because they figured with the ongoing transformations in their retail stores, there is so much need for consulting. They just didn't want to give it in various hands. So anybody in the consulting landscape basically was eating part of the cake. With the difficulty that knowledge obviously was not preserved there, and that there was a lot of changes and new consultants needed to be integrated again, newly educated. So they were kind of fed up. But they also figured, as they had consulting before, which they sold to NTT, they figured, okay, it's probably not something we're really good at. We're good at building cars and selling and marketing cars, but we're not good at consulting. So we need a partner that helps to ramp up this business. And so they basically, I guess in the end, they talked to 3 consultancies, and for whatever reasons, but I guess we did make bella figura, so they chose us. And we started with 1 person from BMW and 3 people from H&Z. So at that point, it was the core of our automotive practice. And now today there are like 450 people.
So do these 450 people fully count to those 600 employees you have?
They're counted in there, yeah.
So that's quite interesting. You said you don't really know why they chose you, but did you ask in hindsight, or do you have like any kind of feeling of why?
We had the right size and the right level of proficiency, because obviously they were not looking for an Accenture, where they would be like the whatever the official share is, but they would be like always like a minority shareholder, and they're just overrun by the sheer size of them. But on the other side, they also didn't look like for a garage shop. It was like 10 consultants that wouldn't have helped them. And I guess in us, they just found the right size. And we also had, which definitely helped, we had one of the guys that was part of the founding team was also a former BMW employee. So it's always good to kind of be part of the family. And therefore, the personal connection just worked out very well. And I mean, the success shows that they obviously chose the right partner.
And how big was H&Z in 2015 before you started the joint venture?
Yeah, at that time, probably like 70, 80 people, kind of like half the size.